Welcome to our channel. Before we get started, please consider liking and subscribing so we can bring more stories like this to you.
In the heart of a bustling city, Jason Statham emerges as a formidable figure, a skilled ex-military operative. He has traded battlefields for the intricate web of criminal investigations as a private investigator. His rugged exterior belies a tender heart, fiercely protective of those he holds dear, none more so than his beloved, whom he would fight the world to save. With steely gray eyes reflecting his determination, Jason navigates the shadows of the urban landscape, honing his instincts and tactical prowess. His relentless pursuit of truth and justice defines him, making him a modern-day knight in an unforgiving realm as he faces challenges that test his limits. It's clear that beneath his tough demeanor lies a deep well of loyalty and love, a force he will wield against adversity as he embarks on a perilous journey to uncover the truth behind a corrupt judge's vile machinations. Jason's beloved, Sarah, is a compassionate and vibrant woman known for her unwavering commitment to helping others. A dedicated social worker, she spends her days advocating for the underprivileged, embodying the very essence of justice and empathy. However, her life takes a devastating turn when she becomes embroiled in a crime orchestrated by a ruthless gang. Framed for their heinous acts, Sarah is arrested and swiftly convicted in a trial that raises countless red flags. The crooked judge, a puppet of the criminal underworld, dismisses her pleas for innocence, sealing her fate with a sentence to maximum security prison. As Jason learns of Sarah's abrupt downfall, he feels the weight of injustice heavy on his heart. The love they share fuels his resolve. He knows he must act quickly to expose the truth and free her from a nightmare that was never hers. The center of the corruption is Judge Victor Hargrove, a man whose polished demeanor masks a web of deceit. Known for his seemingly fair rulings, Hargrove has long been in the pocket of organized crime, using his position to manipulate outcomes that serve his underworld connections. He thrives on power and wealth, thriving in the shadows where legality blurs with lawlessness. When Sarah's case lands on his desk, he sees an opportunity to silence a potential whistleblower, framing her for a crime she didn't commit to protect his own interests. As Jason digs deeper into the judge's background, he uncovers a timeline of bribery and coercion linking Hargrove to notorious criminal figures. Each revelation paints a darker picture of a man who would sacrifice an innocent life to maintain his grip on both the bench and the burgeoning criminal empire that feeds him. The stakes have never been higher as Jason prepares to confront this formidable foe. As the news of Sarah's conviction hits Jason like a physical blow, a maelstrom of emotions swirls within him. Shock, anger, and profound sorrow. Memories flood his mind. Her laughter, her unwavering support during his darkest days, and their shared dreams for the future. The pain of her unjust imprisonment ignites a fierce determination within him. He cannot let her be defined by a crime she didn't commit. With each passing moment, he feels their bond strengthening, a tether that propels him forward in his quest for justice. Jason immerses himself in countless hours of research and planning, driven by the love they share and the memories of happier times. His sleepless nights are filled with visions of Sarah behind bars, fueling his resolve to dismantle Hargrove's empire of corruption. Embracing the darkness around him, Jason vows to break through the system that has betrayed them both, determined to prove Sarah's innocence at any cost. With a steely resolve, Jason plunges into the heart of his investigation, poring over court documents, police reports, and witness testimonies. He meticulously tracks the financial trail leading back to Judge Hargrove, uncovering a network of bribery that spans from shady developers to local crime families. Each revelation brings him closer to understanding the depth of Hargrove's corruption and the motivations behind framing Sarah. Jason knows that exposing the judge's unethical practices requires more than just paperwork. He must gather tangible evidence that can withstand scrutiny in court. Utilizing his contacts from his military days, he enlists the help of informants willing to risk their safety for justice. As he digs deeper, Jason realizes he's not just battling a corrupt judge, but a well-oiled machine of crime and deceit, heightening both his urgency and danger. Every new lead intensifies his commitment to unraveling the tangled web that has ensnared Sarah. As Jason continues his investigation, he seeks out key witnesses who might shed light on Judge Hargrove's corruption. However, many are reluctant to speak, terrified of the judge's reach and the consequences of exposing him. In a dimly lit diner, Jason meets with a former clerk who trembles as she recounts her experiences, having seen firsthand bribery and coercion orchestrated by the judge. Her voice quivers with fear, and she glances over her shoulder often, fearing that even a casual conversation could lead to retaliation. Each encounter reveals layers of intimidation that have silenced those who know the truth. The weight of their testimonies deepens Jason's resolve but also heightens the tension. He understands that each step closer to justice puts not only his life in danger but also the lives of those he seeks to protect. These moments serve as a chilling reminder of the stakes, compelling Jason to tread carefully as he navigates the treacherous waters of corruption. As Jason digs deeper into the web of corruption, he finds himself face to face with one of Judge Hargrove's henchmen, a burly enforcer known for his brutal methods. The confrontation takes place in a dimly lit alley where shadows dance. Ominously, tension thickens as they exchange heated words. The henchman warns Jason to back off before things get messy. Unfazed and fueled by his love for Sarah, Jason's instincts kick in a swift motion. He disarms the thug, showcasing his combat prowess honed from years of military training. A fierce struggle ensues, each punch echoing the stakes at hand. One wrong move could endanger not just him but the witnesses he has sworn to protect. With sheer determination, Jason gains the upper hand, leaving the henchman incapacitated as he catches his breath. He knows that this encounter is just a taste of the danger that lies ahead in his quest for justice. With the stakes higher than ever, Jason devises a multifaceted plan to gather incriminating evidence against Judge Hargrove while simultaneously working to clear Sarah's name. He begins by targeting the judge's financial records, knowing that hidden transactions could expose his corrupt dealings. Enlisting the help of tech-savvy allies, Jason sets up surveillance on key locations, including the judge's private meetings with known criminals. Meanwhile, he reaches out to Sarah's former colleagues, encouraging them to come forward with any information they may have overlooked. As he meticulously pieces together the puzzle, Jason remains vigilant. He knows that any misstep could alert Hargrove and jeopardize both his safety and Sarah's chance at freedom. Balancing the urgency of his investigation with moments of reflection on his love for Sarah, Jason steels himself for the inevitable confrontation with a man who will stop at nothing to protect his empire of corruption. Under the cover of darkness, Jason prepares to infiltrate a clandestine meeting where Judge Hargrove is set to finalize a corrupt deal with his criminal associates. Disguised as just another interested party, he blends into the shadows of an abandoned warehouse, his heart racing with the weight of the moment. As he listens intently, Jason gathers snippets of conversation that reveal not only the judge's illicit activities but also a plan to further entrap Sarah in his web of deceit. The atmosphere is tense. Every whispered word could expose him, and Jason knows that discovery means certain danger. Utilizing hidden cameras planted in strategic locations, he captures crucial evidence while maintaining a low profile. Just as the meeting escalates, his instincts scream for him to leave. This high-stakes gamble could be the turning point in his fight against corruption. With adrenaline coursing through his veins, Jason prepares for a quick escape, ready to use the information to free Sarah. In the tense atmosphere of the courtroom, Jason stands before the judge, his heart pounding as he prepares to present the evidence he painstakingly gathered against Victor Hargrove. The air is thick with anticipation, and the gallery buzzes with murmurs of disbelief as Jason unveils a series of hidden recordings and financial documents that expose the judge's corruption. Each piece of evidence serves as a dagger aimed at the heart of Hargrove's deceitful empire. As he challenges the legal system head-on, Jason's unwavering resolve inspires whispers of hope among those who have suffered under Hargrove's reign. The judge's face contorts with anger and desperation as Jason lays bare the truth, revealing connections to organized crime and bribery that have tainted the justice system. With Sarah's fate hanging in the balance, Jason knows this confrontation could either restore her freedom or seal her fate. His fight for justice reaches its climactic peak as he stands ready to expose the enemy within the very court meant to protect the innocent. As the courtroom buzzes with shock, the police swiftly move in, apprehending Judge Hargrove before he can launch a desperate defense. The evidence presented by Jason proves irrefutable, leading to the judge's immediate arrest for corruption and multiple counts of conspiracy. A wave of relief washes over the gallery as whispers of hope ripple through those who had once despaired under Hargrove's influence. Moments later, The prison doors open, and Sarah steps out into the light, her expression a mixture of disbelief and joy as she runs to embrace Jason. Tears of happiness flow freely as they reunite, their love triumphing against the odds. With the judge's arrest deemed a victory for justice, Jason knows this is only the beginning of healing for both of them as they walk hand in hand from the courthouse. A sense of hope fills the air, proof that love can conquer even the darkest corners of corruption. As Jason and Sarah walk hand in hand away from the courthouse, they are filled with a renewed sense of hope and possibility. The battle against corruption has forged a deeper bond between them, illustrating the profound strength that love can provide in the darkest times. Jason reflects on the tumultuous journey they endured, the sleepless nights, the moments of despair, and ultimately, the hard-fought victory against injustice. With Judge Hargrove's arrest symbolizing a significant step toward restoring faith in the legal system, both see this as not just an ending but also a new beginning. They are determined to advocate for others wrongfully accused, using their experience to shed light on systemic failings and inspire change as they embrace the promise of tomorrow. Jason understands that while justice has been served, it is love that will guide them forward, binding them together as they seek to heal and build a brighter future. As Jason and Sarah step out of the courthouse, the sunlight bathes them in warmth, symbolizing a fresh start after their harrowing ordeal. They pause to take in the moment. The world around them feels alive with possibility. Sarah, still processing her newfound freedom, turns to Jason with eyes glistening, gratitude pouring from every glance. He gently squeezes her hand, a silent promise that they will navigate whatever comes next together. With laughter in the air and tears of joy in her eyes, Sarah leans in and whispers words of love that echo their resilience. They walk toward a future where justice prevails, knowing that their experience has not only strengthened their bond but also ignited a passion for change. The path ahead may still be fraught with challenges, but together, they are ready to face anything. Two souls united by love and the shared determination to create a better world for others like them.